Well, well. Looks like the cavalry's here. How brutish of you to come in so... Anyways. Darling, you did take...
That's enough. Do you know how far we had to go? How dare you? The audacity. The cinnamon, another adjective.
No, you got it right the first time. Audacity is exactly what she did. After all these years, this isn't how I wanted our love to find the jungle. What a horrible first impression.
Oh, who cares about that right now, Cinnamon? What matters is that they look okay. And they're coming home. Now.
Aw, little kitten Frost has finally found her bark. Unfortunately for you, they're staying right here.
No, they're not. After all the years I did under service for you, I never knew what a monster you could be. And now, it's time for your reign to end.
Oh, you're in for it now. How adorable. And that certainly isn't happening. That's enough. You aren't gonna get past me. This isn't how we have to solve this. Frost, are you alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I forgot how strong they were, and I'm a little out of practice. No matter. Everything's going to be fine, my love. Just...
Mother? And hello, Amaya. It's nice to see you again.
The star of the hour finally appears. My treacherous daughter, running off with a human, and now are going to have their child, without even undergoing the precious ceremony that we've had for eons. Oh, how far you've fallen.
Catrice, I know that you're angry. This is Misty. We lost her once. Do you really want to lose her again by acting like this?
Shush, Amaya. This is a personal family matter.
How could you say that? Amaya is my mother just as much as you were. You raised me together. We were a family once. Even after Dad.
You do not mention your father in the same breath as you carry that child. After everything I told you about the humans, you strayed and went to one. You didn't even tell me where you were. And then, when Ty sent your supposedly loyal guard after you, turns out it was all a part of a plan to get to this soulmate, so you say.
She doesn't know. How could she possibly have known what happened that day? You never told her. If anything, this is the time. Catrice. Please. I'm fine with you walking this dark path. I promised I'd be by your side, no matter what happened. But this isn't the way anymore. At least make room for your family. I don't care what you do with anyone else, honestly, but this is my daughter, too. She is in line when we raised her together. And we were happy for some time. And then you let revenge take over everything. And again, I'm fine with that. But not not this. Look, you hurt Frost. Someone who was loyal to you forever, basically.
All right. Perhaps I've been a little on edge. Perhaps it is time I tell the truth about everything.
Are they finally going to have a heart-to-heart after 20-something years?
Now's not the time, Frost. It's time for us to go behind there and release our love.
Ooh, smart idea.
What are you two? Never mind. Mother, I want an answer. What happened all those years ago? The fire, the lies, the sudden descent into darkness. What's it all for? You lost everything, I know, but you still had me. And you still had Amaya. And I know you two have grown close over the years. Closer than even thought possible, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that. Dad wouldn't want you to. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Dad would have really liked it.
That's not... We don't hate humans for no reason. I'm sure you figured out that much already. You always were a smart girl. Your father used to talk about how you'd be a genius by the time you could walk. And he was right, basically. Though I suppose the anxiety I gave you didn't help your leadership abilities. That doesn't matter. What matters now is that I do tell you the truth. That day, the fire. Me and your father were walking, taking a stroll like we normally do. But then we saw a group of humans. They were in the jungle, the middle of it. How did they get there? An infernal contract, that's how. They had a demon right beside them. And what they did next broke every peace treaty that we have made with the humans. I saw a blue flame.
Oh no.
And before I knew it, I tried to stop them, but they'd already placed it down. 24 hours. The flame doesn't stop for 24 hours. No matter how much you quell the fire, that one flame will just keep resetting and resetting and resetting. We evacuated, of course. Rang the alarms, everything we could. And all I heard was the laughter of those damnable humans as they ran with their tails tucked under them, figuratively. Cowards couldn't even face the consequences of their actions. I grabbed you, of course. We ran to the other side of the jungle. Blue flames are incredibly dangerous, but they can only go so far. But your father was a hero. And despite my better warnings, ran in with Amaya. And he never came out. Amaya tried to save him, but it was too late. And before you start saying, what if Amaya did it, I already checked her memories. I triple-checked. I did everything, and it was just... He was trying to save a little kid. and neither of them made it out. I lost my husband, and a mother and father lost their child. And countless others faced the same fate. Just because of humans and their infernal contracts. This isn't the first time a human has broken the peace treaty, and it won't be the last. And what are we supposed to do? Just take it? No. Not anymore. Every human who crosses the threshold must go. For protection of us. Our home. I will not have you face the same fate as your dear father. My love and my other soulmate. You must understand what I am doing is for the best. I cannot see you get hurt. It's why I locked you away. I know, perhaps, looking back, hindsight 2020, it wasn't the best. I'm not going to stop my conquest, even now.
But even you must know, Mother, that not all humans are like that. I never knew. I had a theory, but I never knew. And I'm sorry. If I had known, I would have talked to you about it. It wouldn't change the fact that we're all soulmates. Frost, Cinnamon, our love, and me are all meant to be together. But it could have eased your pain. And it definitely wouldn't have surprised you like this, and it was wrong of me to run away. Deep down, I know you care for me. I know you love me. And I can't imagine how worried Amaya was too, and I'm sorry about that, Amaya. But I was afraid that you'd just hunt them down.
Well, she might have tried, so... That's true. I might have, but it would have been easier to accept if I had met them first. And definitely not learned that my child is giving birth to a human child hybrid. I wonder how this is going to work. I'm sorry for not telling you the truth. And I apologize for kidnapping your beloved. I'm sure that wasn't easy on any of you. Especially Frost, if memory serves correctly. Speaking of which, I know you two are behind there, undoing their binds.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Well, it seems like everything's good, so I'm just gonna continue unwrapping the binds if you don't mind.
I told you were being too loud. Honestly. No finesse at all. Ow! Don't hit me.
Why are you so calm, anyway? Our love was kidnapped. We had a whole emotional arc. What's going on with you?
I kinda knew everything would work out. I mean, I was a part of the fire and all. They just needed a good heart-to-heart.
How are you? The most emotionally immature out of all of us. You're the youngest. Whatever, help me undo the binds.
Self-actualization and memes, self-actualization and memes. Oh, the human world has given me a gift, that's for sure. Alright, love, hold still. I'll undo your binds much easier than Frost.
Hey,
I'm glad we got this all settled. But we still have to go through with the ceremony, I'm betting.
Of course we do. Double check, triple check to make sure this... my new child-in-law, that's gonna take some time to get used to, is actually good for my daughter and Frost and Cinnamon as well, but mostly for my daughter. I have to know if you are truly their soulmate. Hopefully, none of you mind. What's that? You wish to speak? Well, I suppose, now that you've been accepted into the family, you can speak. Oh no, I'm not gonna stop my conquest to take over humanity. No. But, good news for you. You and your family are now safe. Perhaps not a conquest of humanity, just, how do I explain it? Not a tyranny, just making sure you learn the ways of the old. Yes. Don't worry. Again, you will be safe, so there's no reason. And when I come to visit, there will be no shenanigans, no evil doing, if you call it evil, nothing like that. I can separate my business and personal life very easily.
She isn't lying, love. It is kind of scary how easily she can do it. It's like a flip switch. And if I might interject, I think there is one human thing we can all benefit from that I am going to try and start. Actually, Cinnamon just whispered it in my ear, and I think it is a wonderful idea.
And that is Amaya. Good thing Cinnamon whispered it to you. I wouldn't listen to her, but you, I might.
Therapy. I think it would be grand. This has been great, and I'm glad that we're all together, but, you know, it does need more than just one heart-to-heart.
Therapy. All right, but first we have to listen what our new child-in-law is wanting to say. Go on, speak, before we go off on another tangent. Oh. So you do love my daughter. And Frost and Cinnamon, of course. Yes, I suppose it did take some adjusting. Couldn't have been easy at the beginning. 3 wild tigers in your house. And yet, you persevered. You accepted them as they were and encouraged them to learn. You let them practice all sorts of human things with you. Like ASMR and teaching them about Valentine's Day and Christmas. All the holidays. How quaint. Oh, no, we know. I just kept my daughter away from all of that human stuff. Don't worry, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm an old tiger. Keep going.
Is she smiling? I don't think I've ever once seen her smile.
I know, right? It's absolutely terrifying.
Guys, shh. They're talking, they're bonding. We want this.
I see. You got sick, and they were there for you. To cuddle with you to soothe your anxiety. And they snuck you in a few illegal potions. That sounds like me and my husband back in the day.
She's laughing. That's good. Keep it up. I knew you'd be perfect for them.
Ah, yes. But all relationships are. They have their rocky places. And when they got jealous because you were keeping secrets, you were honest with them. and you made up with them. How nice. That shows maturity. It shows you really care about them in the relationship. You helped Cinnamon cook. I bet that worked out brilliantly for you. Yes, I often remember her concoctions as well. Ah, a beach day. I'm guessing you went to the ocean. It sounds like fun. And then you had Christmas together again. This is all so nice to hear. I was worried you were going to put little into the relationship while all of Frost, Cinnamon, and my daughter, they would put in all the work. But I see I was wrong. And don't take that lightly. I never admit I'm wrong. This is probably the only time you will hear it. So thank your lucky stars that you lived long enough to hear it. You seem like a good person. And perhaps you do have a heart. The ceremony is usually pretty deadly to humans. So, we will not do it. It is customary. It breaks all traditions, especially for a human. But you have proven today that you do have a heart, and you do care, and you do care for them. All right. No need to get sappy. Do not hug me. No touchy. Ugh, I hate hugs. It's nothing against you. I'm not a touchy person. Not what you said last night. Ignore her. Well, I suppose then you can go. Yeah. You have proven yourself worthy. Again, I'm not going to stop being evil. That's just how I am. I've went too far down this path not to see it through. But perhaps I'll be a little bit more gray. Our first morally gray character. Sure. Like that.
Really? You're just letting us go? I knew you'd see reason, and I know we didn't change your mind about everything, but I'm glad to have you somewhat in our lives again, especially with the baby coming soon. Thank you for listening, and thank you, our treasure, for being here. We love you, and finally this journey, it's far from over. But now we can live peacefully.
At least for now, until we need more drama.
Oh, no, don't think negatively, Cinnamon. I mean, look, we're all together finally, and we're gonna go to therapy. Everything is slowly going to work out. I've never been happier.
Yeah, this is too mushy-gushy. Something's gotta happen.
Perhaps you and I should go to therapy too. Strengthen our bond. Get through these dark times, Master Trace. Because I love you too. I know we haven't truly admitted it to each other, but now's the time for new beginnings. Just you, me, and our lovely little family now. I promise I'll take care of all of you, like you were my own children. I've done it before with Misty, and I'm sure I will love to spoil all of y'all. I have this wonderful recipe for rabbit stew that you're just gonna adore.
You're right. It is a time for new beginnings. For us, for everyone.
I think we need to leave those two alone.
For a little bit.
Let's go home, Frost and Cinnamon, our treasure. I really need to lay back down in bed.
Of course. I love all of you. Kisses for all of you. I'm just glad that, in the end, everything worked out okay. There's the portal. Bye, Amaya. Bye, Matriarch.
See you around, Amaya. And see you around, Mom. Ah, home sweet home at last. I was so afraid that something bad was going to happen. But now that's all over. And now we can just focus on each other again. Frost, Cinnamon, and you. And me, but, you know. Don't worry. The baby's fine.
You know, that could have gone a lot worse. Honestly, meeting the in-laws wasn't that bad. Although we could have done without the kidnapping thing. You're all right. Right, treasure? Good. I'm glad you recognized the situation for what it was. A family that just needed to talk to each other. And you've always been smart. Cinnamon, why are you staring off into space?
I could have sworn something dramatic was going to happen. The time was perfect. Like the air ripe with tension. Like you just know something's gonna happen.
Life isn't like your books, Cinnamon. Definitely not like the fanfics you read.
I know that. But life is also incredibly ironic. After this whole ride, the tension leading up to the kidnapping itself, the wait afterwards to see if we'd come and save the day. When we finally get there, getting completely torn to shreds, we can't get to our love. Misty comes in, they have a heart-to-heart, everything wraps up peacefully, and you'd think there'd be another drama. Because the tension is just whoosh. The arc is done. There has to be another one coming, you know? Uh-oh.
Oh, well, I think that next arc is coming. I don't think this is a red alert, guys.
Well, there it is.
Huh? The baby's coming? Now? Treasure, we'd hate to ask this of you, but are you ready to go to the hospital? All right. It's time. I can't believe it. After everything, the baby is coming. Oh, we're going to see our little baby.
Yeah, that's great. Just come on. We need to get to the hospital. As you say, ma'am. All right, everyone. I've got a towel, snacks. I already have the bag grabbed. Let's get going.
You'd swear she has like some future sight or something like that, right, Treasure? I know, right? She's just completely calm throughout all of this. She's been completely calm. It's not fair, really. She said self-actualization in memes. I know, right?
Guys.
Sorry, Misty. Come on, let's get going.
Honestly, that could have gone worse.
My hand. My poor hand. Treasure, is your hand as hurt as mine? Yeah, we might have to get a scan to make sure nothing's broken.
Oh, relax. And look. Oh, they're precious. Look at our little girl. She's so cute.
Now, everyone calm down. Oh, I'm really tired after that. Oh, but look at her. She really is gorgeous, isn't she? Treasure. Throughout all of this journey, this has been beautiful. And look what we have to show for it. Our little girl. It really feels like just yesterday I was pouncing on you at your doorstep, claiming I was your soulmate. And now look. And she's ours. Our family. I love you. And I love you too. Now, let's all cuddle for a little bit. I think we really do need a cuddle pile after all of this. I love you guys.